Yo, what's good, people? Yo, it's Abu back here with a new video. Yeah, and it's another reaction. Today we're gonna be reacting to 10 haunted houses you can't escape from.
Perfect.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty lit. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like scary stuff, but at the same time, I got a limit. You know what I mean? I got a limit to this shit. There's levels to this shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, just in case if y'all didn't get the memo on the last video, like I said, I got a skit coming out either tomorrow or the next day after that, depending on when I finish editing it. So yeah. All those people in the comment section saying the skit saying, this ain't a reaction channel. This is a wholesome channel. I'm doing this reaction, you know what I mean? Build the families like that, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, we gonna react to this video by TheRichest. I like their videos and stuff like that, so we're gonna get right into it without further ado, you know what I mean? Because there ain't no dudes further. Let's get it.
Haunted houses can send shivers up our spine. But have you ever entertained the
Not
idea
me.
that maybe a ghost just wants to say hi? From houses to
Just wants to say hi?
hotels to theaters, there are some haunted places that you just can't walk away from. As we get started, take a moment to subscribe to our channel.
And when I say I like scary stuff, I do, but in the movies, you know what I mean? I mean, like, if I see like a dark alleyway that has a suspicious figure at the end of it, I'm not going that way. If I see some dude with a butcher knife and a ski mask on, I'm not gonna get curious and try to make a friend out of him.
Give this video a like and join our notification squad.
You heard that? Leave me a like and join the notification squad. Nah, do that.
Perfect place for all you native Spanish speakers out there. Don't speak Spanish? No problem.
Nope.
Come on over. This is the perfect place to practice. Amazing facts, interesting people, and funny pictures. 10th Avenue Theater. Located in San Diego, California, the 10th Avenue Theater started as a chapel for the First Baptist Church of San Diego in the mid-1920s. The chapel was then sold and turned into a
was a church before, huh?
theater in the early 2000s. Since then, the theater's resident ghosts are known to the world. There are at least 4 ghosts at the theater, from a British lieutenant from World War II, a young teenage girl, a pastor, and even a neat freak who stirs up activity if the bathrooms are dirty.
How the f do they know this stuff? They know every single detail about the specific type of ghost that's open. And I smell something, yo. It's not the fish that I'm about to.
In Bel Air, Ohio, there is a little house that has been stirring up a lot of talk
Hold
around
on.
the world. Bel Air House.
Bel Air?
In Bel Air, Ohio, there is a little house that has been stirring up a lot of talk in the paranormal world. The home sat abandoned for years before being purchased by Kristen Lee. It didn't take long before she started.
Now, Kristen Lee, I don't know who you are, but I don't know why would you think, even for a second, to purchase a place like this.
Noticing things like a gray apparition leaning across the couch. The family would experience intense activity, such as being physically touched by spirits. In fact, future tenants would leave after a few months because of the activity. So Lee opened the house up for ghost hunting by paranormal teams. John Douglas Brown House. The John Douglas Brown House is located in Alexandria, Virginia, and was built around 1775. Patrick Murray was the original owner, and John Douglas Brown and his family owned the house starting in 1816. The house has since joined the Registry of Historic Place and is visited by numerous people each year. Of course, with lots of visits, includes lots of ghost sightings. One of the most popular ghost encounters is the sighting of Revolutionary War soldiers standing at watch.
You see, now, I don't know too much about ghosts, but How do they be knowing the specific types of ghosts that be over there? Like I said, it smells fishy, and it's not my socks, yo. It's not my socks.
Swan Inn. The Black Swan Inn might have been built in the 1800s, but the history of the land goes back thousands of years. There was a lot of tension between Texas and Mexico to the point where it affects the land to this day. Visitors of the Black Swan Inn have reported seeing numerous apparitions, especially on the second floor. It is believed that the spirits of the owners, Jolene Woods and her husband Paul Park Street, still remain in their home, welcoming guests with spooky things like temperature drops and flickering lights.
Oh my.
Post-town element.
Flickering lights. And the lights will flicker on and off. Nose for a ride. Yeah, well, let's just get back to this.
Milton, Ohio is home to an old elementary school. The school opened in 1937, and within a mile of the property, there were a lot of train-related accidents that contributed to the hauntings at the school. Eventually, the school was closed, and it was bought in 2004 by Darrell Weissman and his wife, Brenda. The couple lived in the school, and it has become quite the hotspot for ghost hunters, especially with all footstep sounds that are reportedly made. According to witnesses, the hauntings are very positive, so if you get scared, it's like being freaked out by Casper. Oh, so friendly. Thomas House Hotel.
Casper.
The Thomas House Hotel is located in Red Boiling Springs, Tennessee, and was built in 1890. The Thomas House is an inn, and if you want to encounter a ghost, rumor has it that room 37 is the most active.
That reminds me of that Sweet Life of Zack and Cody episode, Sweet 316. And that episode was lit.
Have been spotted, crashing sounds heard, and an organ makes noise even when it's not functional. An apparition of an old lady has also been spotted. Guests hear whistling, and pictures on the wall have disappeared and reappeared again in the gift shop. Jenny Wade House. In July of 1863, the Union and Confederate Army...
I'm not even gonna lie, like, some of these is sounding kinda fishy type, tourist attractee type, fishy type, no sock smelling type stuff. Not the socks.
Army clashed at the Battle of Gettysburg. The battle was one of the most intense moments of the Civil War. Jenny Wade was the only civilian to not make it to the end of the three-day situation. Her home still stands today, and the damage from the event is still visible. Visitors have reported cold spots, footsteps, and creepy feelings throughout the house, including even getting touched. Could it be Jenny Wade still hanging out in the home and baking bread? St. Albans Sanatorium. Albans Lutheran Boys School was built, where childhood shenanigans definitely contributed to the activity that remains in the building today. In 1916, the school was converted into a sanatorium, and there were questionable practices taking place like electroshock therapy and hydrotherapy. By 1945, over 6,000 patients were treated by a staff of only 38. By the 1990s, the sanatorium closed down. Today, all of the events of the past still remain behind those closed doors, and ghost hunters rarely walk away without ghostly encounters, like footsteps, talking, paranormal tech going off, or even physical contact. Old South...
No. See that?
Pittsburgh Hospital. The Old South Pittsburgh Hospital was founded in 1959, and it served a small town in the Tennessee mountains. When a larger facility opened in the 90s, the small hospital ultimately closed in 1998. Even though there are no more medical procedures or patients in the hospital, there are reports of shadowy figures running about the place. Disembodied voices have been heard, gadgets go off, and there is even a shadow man that has been spotted that's apparently 7 feet tall.
Okay. You see now, that actually sounds pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. A shadow man that's 7 feet tall. I'm 6 feet 2, and yeah, it surprises me whenever I do see the rare few people that are taller than me. So, a shadow man that's 7 feet tall. Yeah, nah.
Sally House. The Sally house is considered to be the home of the Heartland Ghost. Located in Atchison, Kansas, the Sally house was once the home of the town's doctor, whose family lived on the upper floor. The house is believed to be haunted by a young girl named Sally.
No, you see, can't do the little girl haunting types.
And the surgery to save her was unsuccessful. Sightings of Sally started in 1993,
It's actually
and the
quite
house remains
unfortunate,
very
to be
active
honest.
to this day. Visitors have seen not only Sally, but they've been touched and spontaneous fires have even been ignited. Which haunted place would you most like to visit? Tell us in the comments below. Be sure to
I already got my answer. None of them.
take a moment to subscribe to our channel and check out some of these other awesome
You heard that.
videos
Subscribe,
from The Richest.
like.
And before you go, don't forget to check out all of the new and exciting content over at The Richest Espanol.
Okay, see, I don't speak Spanish, so we gonna end the video right there. Nah, we gonna end that right there. But yeah. See, now that was actually pretty lit. A lot of them actually sounded pretty tourist attracting type, fishy type. Fake. I'm not gonna say that. But yeah, type shit. But don't get effed up. I'm not gonna visit a single one of those places no matter what, because I'm not trying to have nobody follow me back to my place. And I have some unwelcome visitors. I mean, I barely got enough plates as it is, you know. But for real though, like, the video was actually pretty cool. It was actually very informative, you know what I mean? Like, some historical facts up in there. That was all cool and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video a like. Let's see what the comments say. No, see, I'm trying to sound funny. See, it ain't nothing funny, so yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. The video was actually pretty lit. I'm not gonna go to any of those places. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, leave me a like, comment in the comment section, a comment. Hope that you're commenting or comment in the comment section right now. But yeah, what's it called? Subscribe, obviously, subscribe. It's really not that hard to do. And I hope you have a good day. Have a skit coming out soon, and yeah, that's it. Lames Nation, we out, and peace.